YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. Hey, we woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Hey, let's get it, dog. Today we're talking about why you cannot stay disciplined. And a part of discipline, I would say the biggest main thing in discipline is being consistent. And people are typically not persistent. They may be driven, they may be able to perform well, they may be able to lock in whenever they do show up, but consistently showing up is a problem for these type of people. It may be your problem, that's why you're not disciplined. You lack consistency. And the reason why you lack consistency is probably because you need to be instantly gratified. You can only go a certain amount of period without feeling some sort of reward or happiness. You typically need some sort of positive reinforcement to remind you to keep going, to keep you going, to make sure you still feel good on the way of the process. A good example of this is that some people can work out, but they cannot be consistent with their diet because the way they've grown up is they've fallen in love or have had a need to be gratified by the food that they're eating the sugar, the fat, the flavor. All of that becomes important when in all actuality food is meant to just fuel you so you can go ahead and continue to perform, so you can be mentally locked in and so you can be physically locked in or physically capable. The food is not supposed to have you in a feeling of gratifying you or making you feel happy of eating. You should be satisfied. Yes, you should be grateful for the food, but you shouldn't be gearing the food to where it needs to be altered, to where it offers you some sort of sweetness, where it offers you some sort of fat or flavor, something that's required for you to eat it. That was just an example, but what is something in your life that you can't go long without? Something that you just needed to be scratched, that itch that just needs to get scratched. It can only go so long. You can only go so long without it reverting you back to your original habits and to your original discipline, because you'll be disciplined whenever it comes to pressing the easy button and getting easily gratified. But if you are having an issue with why can I stay committed? Why can I be consistent? Well, you have to reflect on your life and understand that you may be doing some things, or you may be doing some daily habits that may be going or working against you being consistent. What discipline is all about is being able to say no to those desires and be consistent and clocking in and doing those things that are hard, that you set out to do, that you live by, that are eventually become habits, where that gratification that you get comes from your habits. That's something that a lot of people don't realize. How some people can be committed to the gym, or how can you go to the gym every single day? But I'm gonna tell you why. You can make something that is difficult in your life today and make it an easy habit to where your gratification can come from that. people feel like the day is wasted, or they don't have a gratification of what was accomplished in the day if they don't do something like working out. And some people may be like, "What? How do you get to that point?" Well, it comes from time and time being consistent day in and day out, to where it becomes a habit, to where you become disciplined and perform that every single day. See, they don't tell you that if you just commit a month to it, 30 days, consistently 30 days, eventually when you get to day 31, you're going to start feeling like, this feels weird if I was to not do what I've been doing for the past 30 days. This will feel very weird. I feel like a part of me is missing, or I'm naked, or you got that feeling of that I forgot something. That feeling of uncertainty and not having enough clarity, and you're just so unsure, and it also causes you some sort of anxiety. People be going to the gym, and if they was to take 2 days off unintentionally, or something was to happen, they start getting a little anxious, like, man, I'm not doing what I do. I'm not fulfilling my purpose of what I do every single day. It's like a shock. It's like, hold on, wait a second. Everybody has daily disciplines. Everybody. Your discipline may just be watching TV. If you was to not watch TV when you get home from work like you normally do, you would be like, hold on, what's going on? Your body would be like, man, something's not right. Or you commit to that movie, or you commit to that show that you watch, and say you miss a day, you like, something ain't right. I just don't feel right. The day wasn't as normal. Or you eat pizza every 2 days, or you eat cheeseburgers constantly, and say, for instance, I was to put a salad in front of your face, or put some chicken breast and rice and broccoli in front of your face, you eating it would be like, whoa, what's going on? But I'm here to tell you that if you were to revert, change your behaviors, go through that pain of transformation, go through that pain of improving to the point to where you tell your body and you tell your mind that this is what's normal now. You tell your mind that this is the new normal. This is how we operate. This is what brings us gratification. This is what brings us happiness. This is my reward. Some people's reward is, man, if I just work from my 9 to 5 and I get out on work on time, I can go hit the gym. And then after you leave the gym, you feel so great, so relieved. Feel like your day has been, you can put that check on it, complete. And then sometimes you just go into the gym, for example, that habit, or that you see people doing, and like, how are they doing that? It starts to just becoming on autopilot, and it don't even faze them anymore. And then they start wondering what else they can do to enhance that. What other habit can I do? How can I eat better? Or can I train even longer? Or can I do even different type of exercises? Or should I get into this atmosphere of fitness? This seems a little bit difficult. Next thing you know, you start repeating that process again. And you just keep doing that over and over. And next thing you know, you just become one cold dude, bro. You want to start that business, bro? You got to do the daily habits. Clock in the 4 hours after your 8 hours of working. You need to commit that 4 hours of just pushing yourself. And then eventually one day you like, man, I don't know what it's like not to. I can't remember what life was like when I didn't do it. But you have to go through the pain of transformation, because it's either you're going to go through the pain of transformation, or you are going to go through the pain of regret. And I will say it in every single one of my videos. If I had to choose which one, but you're telling me I'm going to get one of them, there's no avoiding them. The pain of regret versus the pain of transformation, the pain of improving. If I can't avoid any of them, I might as well go pick the one where I can become the coldest version of myself on the back end. To go down the one where that person who I envision myself of being, I may be 18 right now, but who I envision when I'm 25, who I'm envision when I'm 30, who I envision when I'm 50, I'm pretty sure it's not this bum version where I'm probably leeching off of people, where I'm probably ain't getting no satisfaction from my marriage. I don't imagine myself not having a relationship with my kids. How can I put myself in the best situation to where my mental health is clear? The people that are in my life, I bring value to them and they bring value right back. What journey is going to put me where I want to be? I don't know about you guys, bro, but I want to be better. I don't want to go back to where I used to be. Once you notice that all it takes is you to just sacrifice those hours that everybody else isn't sacrificing, and then all of a sudden you become better than them. You don't got to go around saying you better than somebody, but it is levels to this. As men, we are in competition with one another. You can spot a man and say he's better than him. He's the best suitable option than him. Look at his resume. Look at his abilities. Look at his consistency. Look at how disciplined he is. I trust him. I trust him to give him this money to do what I want him to do. I trust his skill set. I trust his leadership. I trust him to be the best father of my kids. I trust him as the best option. You may not realize it now, but if you didn't do what you were supposed to do today, but the next man did, you behind, bro. You behind, and you can't get it back. Time does not go in reverse. It only keeps going forward. You lost it today. You lost it today. And if it came down to just one day of extra work where you got picked or where that other person got picked, then you'll start going through the pain of regret, all because you try to avoid the pain of improving and the pain of transforming your life. There is no time to waste. Restructure your mind, restructure your habits, restructure how you live, and understand that I can no longer get gratification from this. I want to get gratification from this, and go through that pain of changing it. And once you get, the hard part is changing it. Once you change it, and you get to the point where you don't know how to, where you don't know how to go without it now, and you've instilled that habit, what can't you achieve? Tell me something that you won't be able to achieve if you just do that every single day. Set your mind to do anything you want to. Put the work in, fellas. Don't let another day go by. You can't afford another day to go by. Nobody can. But that's all I got for y'all boys, man. Make sure y'all like and share. I'ma holla at y'all.